This to me is not even a job because I love what I do, okay? I absolutely love what I do. I enjoy cooking, and I always have for years and years and years. I was in the car business for 30 plus years, and all of a sudden I find myself out of a job. So I have a brother in Houston who's a physician, so I called him and I said, hey, I'm gonna come down and see you. So we went down there and we spent about 3 weeks in Houston. And one of the things I saw down there was every corner had a taco stand or a taco truck or taco trailer or whatever. Every corner. And so I started thinking, I'm like, you know, Harrisburg really doesn't have a taco truck, let alone a food truck that kind of runs around at that time. So when we came back, you know, we kind of talked with the kids, with the family, and said, you know, we're going to do a food truck. Let's just do tacos because that's kind of what they do down in Houston. Let's see if it works here. And so that's kind of how it started. And that was 6 years ago. Being new in the business, one of the things you find out is nobody's going to loan you money right away because it's brand new. So I was, you know, lucky enough to have my 401k retirement. So I pulled money out of that. You know, I took a loan from my 401k and purchased a truck, my first truck. And at that time, it was just my family and I. So, you know, we just started running it. You know, we developed a menu. We invited some people over just to do a taste test and came up with a menu that kind of, what we thought, worked well. Well, let me tell you about the name, how that came out, okay? We were sitting around like, what should we call this? And my son's sitting there and he goes, Dad, why don't you call it 717, 717 Tacos? That's the area code around here. Everybody knows that. And I said, okay, that's easy enough. So that's how the name came about, all right?
Now, I'm interested that you said you used to be in the car business, and this strikes me as a real contrast to that. This is like a 180-degree turn. Is there anything in common with running a business like this and what you used to do?
I always loved cooking, and that comes from my parents. I come from a big family, and I enjoyed cooking, and cooking is a stress reliever for me. So I think that helped because you're following your passion. The other thing that the car business teaches you is how to market yourself. Before we opened our doors, and this comes again from the car business, we did a lot of marketing out there ourselves. We didn't hire anybody, we did it ourselves. We went ahead and created a website, created all the social media, and then as we were having these taste testings, we took some really good pictures and started posting them on. So we kind of whet the appetite, so I think that really set the tone of how it was going to go.
Well, let's talk more about the appearance of the truck, the use of skulls and skeletons. It makes me think of Mexican folk art, I guess is what you're trying to show here.
For the last 20 years, we've been going down to Mexico. That's our vacation spot, okay? And, you know, we love the people, we love the cuisine of Mexico, okay? And so one of the things we saw was the skulls and, you know, all the Mexican artwork and so forth. So we kind of decided, you know what? That's what we're going to go with, you know?
It really goes with the theme of what they're doing. I love the front bumper. It says tacos, you know, living life like every day is Taco Tuesday.
You can't beat it. I mean, you have nice weather, trucks outside, fun atmosphere. It's great to partake in it.
What are the basic ingredients of a taco?
We started where we said, you know what? There's some traditional places in Harrisburg that do a good traditional taco, very good, which is basically a corn tortilla, you know, your asada, you know, flank steak, which is what everybody uses, you know, and then you have pickled onions and cilantro and limes, and that's the basics of a taco. But really, any filling you put in, you can make a taco out of.
Well, how far do you depart from a traditional taco then? Do you have like a real radical version of a taco?
I'm Indian. All right, so you know, that fusion of Indian spices and then some of the Mexican spices, and some are similar and some are not. So I started playing around with some of those flavors. And from that, you know, we have, I mean, our menu changes all the time. What we have now is not what we had just 6 months ago or 6 months before that, okay? So we're always tweaking our menu and trying different things. There's always R&D going on in the back kitchen here, okay? All the time. Because I love coming in and when we don't have a lunch event or whatever, I'll just spend a couple hours and play around with certain things, okay? And then I'll have people try it. And if they like it, great. And also the people that work for us, they bring ideas all the time. And we have put many of those on the menu over the past few years, okay? Someone said, why don't we do a buffalo chicken taco? Everywhere you go, people like buffalo chicken and so forth, so guess what? We did buffalo chicken taco. It's still on our menu, but that didn't come from me. That came from them, all right? So, you know, and that's the thing. They have a lot of input, the people that work with us, of what goes on the menu. It's a collaboration of, you know, everybody together, and we try things, and if it makes sense, it goes on the menu.
And what brings you out here today?
The beautiful weather, the selection of food, and in the mood for tacos. We were talking about Jamaican food walking up here, and I was excited to see they had Jamaican flavored taco, so went right for it. Well, this is a Jamaican Me Crazy taco. There's mango salsa in here, some curry spice. So I'm looking forward to that spicy kick to it. And there's 2 tacos, as you can see, there's shrimp in there, and to be a little bit of lettuce for some freshness. I'm looking forward to diving in. It's been a little while since I've had tacos, and really felt them calling to me.
I got a taco salad for my husband and tacos for myself. I got steak ones. I love steak. Steak's my favorite food.
Tell us what you have.
Blackened shrimp tacos. It has mango salsa on it, and I love mangoes.
So how do you decide where to locate your truck? Obviously, you want to go to the most advantageous place you can.
So here's the funny thing about that. From day one, we have never sat at any corner, ever, all right? We started sending emails out to different places that we have a taco truck, and all of a sudden, the local winery picked us up, some breweries picked us up, and then we started doing a lot of different events. So it was always by invitation. Always by invitation. We would show up at a place that we were invited to. People knew we were coming. They would share, you know, our menu and everything, and that's how it is. But it's funny to me because people ask me that all the time. But we've never sat at any corner, ever, in the 6 years.
How can customers find out where your truck is going to be located?
So every Monday or Tuesday, we post our schedule on our website, on our Instagram, on our Facebook, you know, so everybody knows where we're going to be. All they have to do is do a search, you know, and our website knows where we are. And that's also the way they can book us. They can go on our website and request a truck to come at their company or their event or whatever, because we do quite a few of those.
Have a good day.
What is your favorite thing about running a truck like this?
It's fun. It's fun. It's a good environment. All right. I enjoy, like I said, I have a passion for cooking. I enjoy doing it. We create a very nice environment on the truck, so we're having fun on the truck. There's always good music playing on the truck. And I can't wait to get on the truck every single time, you know, and just go out there. And you know what? The fun thing is the customer on the other end sees that. And I love dealing with people. I'm a people person. I love dealing with people. So, you know, that interaction between customers and us, to me, that's really what I look forward to.